Lizzie from Lizzie's World of Gems. Welcome back to my channel where I try to make your diamond painting experience a little bit more awesome today. I'm here on a Wip&Chat. If this is your first time stumbling on my channel, I hope you do stick around. I try to do everything diamond painting. Maybe you'll learn some stuff. You'll learn my tricks and everything else that I do, and this video is just me telling you a little bit about my life, my updates on what I've been up to, and we're just gonna chat. So consider this like a podcast or something that you just listen to while you diamond paint. But yeah, it's just a Wip&Chat. So I'm working on my drills and chills project. Is from Captured by Radiance. It is called An Autumn's Night by Rose Prophet. It's going along very, very nicely. I do love it. I do have an unboxing of this. I will put it in towards the end of the video so you can go check it out if you want to purchase this yourself. Captured by Radiance right now, if you buy one of their Halloween canvases, if you get a bat crystal in it or a coffin, you email them and you win a $50 gift, or I think it's 50% off your next purchase. It'll be one of these kind of stones. This is an elephant. It was a cover minder, but the magnet fell off and I just put them on my tray. This is my new tray. I did it with the unboxing of my Aura Loa. That was my last video if you want to go check it out. And it's from Doro Limited, and she's just a shop on Etsy that sells jewelry trays. So we consider these as trinket trays in the diamond painting world, but there's other Etsy shops that do sell them as well. And this is a Canadian company that doesn't charge me any shipping, so that is why I bought it from her. Another great thing coming from Captured by Radiance is she's coming out with these trinket trays as well. And she has, I think about one or two up on their Facebook page. Their Facebook page is always linked down below if you want to join and check out Captured by Radiance. They're a small shop, Canada, US base. If you're from the US, your paintings will get shipped from the US. If you live in Canada, your paintings will get shipped from Canada. And the quality is super awesome and I love them so much. And I tend to work on a lot of them. I am an affiliate, so if you go check out Captured by Radiance, I do have a discount code of Lizzie22 for 15% off any orders over $50 USA, because everything is in US dollars. I don't understand that, but whatever. It is what it is. With that said, I am going to be working on this. I'm going to be using my Captured by Radiance pen because they also turn pens as well. This is the closest I got to a Halloween theme. It's called Money Blood and it's got red in it like blood, blah. So I thought I'll use this for my drills and chills. And this tray kind of matches. This is also from the same company that I bought this tray from. So she does have different designs, it's just not this one. And I'm using my square case. Love these, but I find with the Bella Art de Nicole tray that I've been using, you have to actually physically take the whole lid off to dump them back in or you'll spill them everywhere. But honestly, I love these containers, and pulling them in and out has not affected them whatsoever. So yeah, I also have some other stones here from Captured by Radiance. I have a whole collection. All my gems, all my stone things come from them. I have my little turtle over here too with rose court. I love my turtle. My turtle has always been my favorite. He always sits on the desk with me. And now I got my elephant. So now I got my elephant on that tray. I got my turtle on this tray, and yeah, that's what I use them for. Oh, I did grab the tweezers out of that kit. What did I do with them? I don't know. So For the ABs, if they're sticky, I'm using my pen from, okay, Tia, I'm going to say it right. Palm Pal Pens. From Tia's Crazy Craft Edition. She does have an Etsy shop, but it's always on vacation. If you want one of her pens, hit her up on Facebook under Tia Smith. Just send her a message and say, hey, I want that beautiful pen that Liz has. And I think she sells them for like 12 or 15 bucks, reasonable price. And she's US based, so go check out Tia. We also have a show, Tia and Liz's Morning Laughs. Come check us out every other Saturday. This Saturday will be one of our episodes, and I'm going to use my phone because I am tired of all this mumble jumble, and I'll get into that later in this whip and chat. So let's grab my first color. What should I do first? It's not too much black, so I might start with black. So the reason why I said that was I did my last live on Sunday. Tia came on with me because I was trying out this new webcam, because when Only Being Chris was on our Saturday show last Saturday. If you want to go check that out, go check it out. She is hilarious. I love her to death. And yeah, she was on that one. I also did show on that last live that the artwork that she made me and the gift I got from her, because I won off of her lives. I think she goes live on Saturdays or Sundays. Maybe it's Sunday. So yeah, I'm pretty sure that Crafting Journey with Diane, is that what the name of her channel is? I know she's one of my subscribers. If I said your name wrong, I do apologize. I know she was on Only Being Chris last week. So go check out Only Being Chris. That's the name of her channel. Just type in Only Being Chris and she will pop up. And she's totally funny. She does a lot of drawings and coloring too, if you are into that stuff as well. So yeah, enough of that. Let's get into what I was talking about. Okay, so she told me, see, I get off topic. I get off topic all the time. Let's start diamond painting. So she said to me, well, maybe it's your webcam that's making you lag. So I went and bought a new webcam. Wasn't that much money, but it is stronger than the webcam that I had. Now, I feel like I always go crooked with this stupid washi tape. Like, I can never get a straight line to save my life. And it's so apparent on my picture that I just took on Instagram. But like, oh, Liz, just give up. It's just really apparent on Instagram what I did. Whole point is to go for that list so you can go line up with it, but obviously I can't figure that out. So it is not the webcam. It's something to do with my computer, and I don't understand why. Clem says my computer's too old, but I bought it in 2020. It has to be good enough. Like, I don't get this. So I don't know what's wrong with my computer. I don't know why I can't stream good off of it. It's just one of those things that are driving me cuckoo bananas. So I'm just going to go from my phone on Saturday and forget all that crazy stuff. So that's what I'm going to do. But other than that, things have been going good. I worked all last weekend. It was super cold in there. It was horrible, but Susan says that it's supposed to warm up tomorrow. This is now Tuesday that I'm filming this, but you will watch it on Wednesday. And she says it's supposed to be warm on Wednesday, so hopefully it's nicer at work than it was last week. I also forgot to tell you, I'm using glue dots and putty from Creative More on my putty from Canada. Canada! Oh, Canada. So, that is what I'm hoping, that it's warmer out. I forgot what I was saying. See, I forgot already. It's dementia kicking in or something. I highly doubt it is dementia, but you know what I mean. I forget things very, 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 very easily. So Clem went to go see his mom. I didn't want to go this morning. The plan was to go yesterday. I said, let's go see your mom, and I need to go to the store, to the vape store. Don't shoot me now because I vape, but I do vape. And I needed to go, and the one in Strathroy sucks for my juice, because I'm still old school. I still do it the old way, not this new salt nicotine crap. So I go to London because they have this kind that I really like. It's called berry drop ice, because so it has that coolant factor, because when I used to smoke, I used to smoke menthol. So I like that cooling factor. And I only vape 3 milligrams, so it's super low. And it's called Berry Drop Ice Dragon Fruit and Papaya, I think it is. But oh my god, I love it so much. It doesn't make me feel nauseous or nothing like that. And the last one I got, the strawberry one, was making my tummy turn a little bit. So I really like this one. So I've been kind of sticking to it in this one place in London. London Forest Vapes is the only one that sells it. So yeah. So there's a few locations. I'm probably going to use up every single of their dragon fruit in 3, but I do love it. So we went there, grabbed my juice, and then he's like, well, let's go to the grocery store. And I'm like, I said, well, aren't we going to go see your mom? He's like, oh, I don't want to go today. And I'm like, fine, let's just go to the grocery store. Well, he pulled into No Frills, and it's a grocery store here in Canada. And I'm like, well, I thought we were going to the nursing home. I have to go to the washroom. There's no washrooms at No Frills. Can we please go to Walmart, and I'll just grab the few things I need at Walmart because they have a washroom. So he's like, fine. So he drove to Walmart. I went in by myself. I grabbed a few groceries. Went to the washroom, grabbed a few groceries, and came back out. So that is what... I don't like that one. Why does it look like that? I don't like that. I'm going to switch it up to that one. I don't know if that's any better. Or maybe it's just my eyes. Could be just my eyes. So that's what I did there, and I went and bought some groceries, and then we come back home. I diamond painted, and I started watching a new TV show on Prime. Well, it's on Stack TV. That's a Canadian thing, but it's through Prime, and it's called Haven. I really, really like it. I'm already on season 2. So I just let it play and play while I'm diamond painting or doing whatever. And I really like the show. It's kind of weird, but I really, really like it. Almost like supernatural kind of thing. So if you like supernatural kind of shows, but with detectives, I think it would be your jam. So yeah. So So that is what I'm watching on Prime right now because I'm running out of shows, and there's quite a few seasons. So super stoked about that. It wasn't just one season and then that would be it. No, there's a few of them. So super happy about that. So I'm watching that. My town, if you're new to my channel and you don't know this, I live in Canada. Canada, eh? I live in Canada and I live in Ontario. That is one of the provinces. You guys have states, we have provinces. So it's one of the provinces, and it's close to the United States. Well, some of it is. And I live to the closer part of the United States. I live like 45 minutes from the US border. I live in a small town called Strathroy, Ontario. And we were supposed to be featured in a show called, I think it's called Hometown Hauntings. And we were supposed to be the first episode on T&E on Friday night. And I stayed up. I had to work. And I was so stoked. I really wanted to see this episode. And I stayed up. Even though I have a PVR, I could have taped it. Well, I think I did tape it actually. But I was so stoked. I wanted to watch it. I couldn't go to sleep. And didn't you flippin' know it? It wasn't the episode that they said was going to air. And I was flipping mad. I'm like, screw you, just ask Strathroy on Facebook. You're lying to me. And then I saw a post saying, sorry guys, there was a mix-up and T&E did not air the first episode. I'm like, why would they not air the first episode? By the looks of it, when I went to the T&E website, it's Travel and Escape is the channel it's called. I don't know if you guys get that kind of channel in the US, but there is a lot of US towns in it. It's just not Canadian towns. 2 of them were American on the show, and I feel like there was 4, but I only can remember 3. And the last one was the Canadian. It was in Ridgetown, Ontario. I'm telling you, that house had a lot of junk outside. Like, I would not go. I'm sorry. I would not go on national television with my yard looking like that. I would be so embarrassed. But I guess that's just me. I'd be like, oh my God, I don't want the whole world. Like, I get mad at Clem now. I'm like, because Luna left all her outdoor toys and everything, and they're all over the place. And he has all her little bikes outside by the garage. And I'm like, why do you have these here? Like, my daughter has to come pick them up or do something with them. Because I need to get rid of all this kid stuff. And, anywho, I would be like total embarrassed if I was on air. My house looked like that, like, you know. But hey, that's just me. Who am I? I'm just a crazy girl. Crazy Canadian. Living in a small town that has a haunting apparently. And then it says, oh, if you want to find out about the episode, go to my FM. We have a write-up about it. Yeah, the write-up has nothing. It doesn't say anything about what is being featured on the show. Because, you know, maybe I wanted, you know, a background story. Yeah, no. So going in blind, not sure what it's all about. But yeah. I'll be super, I hope it airs this Friday on my Friday off. Now that would be nice. So yeah, super disappointed that that did not air. Stayed up for nothing, went to work the next day, tired because I stayed up until 11. Then after I was so mad I couldn't fall back asleep. You know how you get when you're like, ugh. You're upset and then you can't fall back asleep. Yeah, that was me. And Clem's like, gonna be tired at work. No doubt, Sherlock. Tell me something I don't already know. So why does that one keep on sticking up? Why? Why? I don't get it. So that is my updates on what I've been up to. I did an unboxing from Orloa. I love that painting. I love that artist. She is my favorite artist from Orloa, and I'm super excited and stoked to start that one. I might kit it up this weekend and do a kit up video because I want to do it next. I think so. I should really start going into my old stash. There's one I want to do from Sherry Baldy's diamond painting store. I don't know if she still has her diamond painting. It used to be Diamond Art Dreams. I don't know if she's still around or not. But I do have one of her paintings that I'd like to finish. Maybe next year. I don't know. I want to buy a Christmas painting, but I haven't seen anything yet that I like. I'm hoping that, you know, Diamond Art Club and Dreamers Designs put out some more Christmas releases before Christmas. Then maybe something will catch my eye. I really don't want to do something for the sake of the season and not love the picture, because I'm at the point where I'm not going to buy a diamond painting just to show my channel and then never get to it like half of the ones I got in my stash. I want to actually buy something that I know and love and want to complete. And that's where I'm at right now in my diamond painting journey. Like, I only buy stuff that I want. I don't buy stuff to destash. I just buy stuff that I want to diamond paint. And that is pretty much it. So, yeah. That's it about my diamond painting spiel. This morning I woke up and I woke up and then I was like feeling kind of tired, so I went and lied down on the couch for a while and then got up again. Came in here, I left my phone in here, and I realized my daughter, Sarah, my oldest, texted me, "Do you work today?" And I'm like, oh, what's going on? I'm thinking there's something up with Luna. That's my granddaughter. She is the most cutest little adorable little thing. If I can remember, I'll put in a picture somewhere in this video of her first day at school. She looks so cute. But she's like, well, Luna broke out in a huge gigantic rash. And I was scared it was foot and mouth disease, because now she's back, like she's in school now, and you know, kids catch crazy stuff like that. And I'm like, oh, and he said it wasn't. She was on medication she has, I guess, a molar that was infected that she has to get, I don't know, fixed or a cavity put in or something, but they wanted to get rid of the infection first. So they gave her antibiotics. What should I do next? I think I'm going to try these eBays and see if my pen will work for them. If not, I'll have to use Tia's pen. So they had her on some penicillin kind of thing. And she broke out in a huge rash all over her body. Like, it's on her hands, it's on her legs, it's on her arms, it's on her butt, it's everywhere. And poor girl just got over the chicken pox, and now she's got this. So I went and picked up her and her mom because she got dropped off, because you got to pay for parking at the hospital. So she got dropped off at the hospital by her boyfriend, and I went and picked her and Luna up. And she's just so stinking adorable cute. I love my granddaughter so much. She's just so cute. She's a little bugger, but she's so cute. I love her to death. She's wearing the dress actually I bought her for her birthday. So that was kind of cool to see her in it, and it's starting to fit her well because I bought it a little bit too big. So when I was at Walmart yesterday, I went and looked for clothes for her, and I don't like any of the clothes at Walmart. I have to go to maybe Carter's or something in London and check it out, because I don't like any of the clothes. And like, she's in such a like weird size. Like, Walmart doesn't have the size. Like, Sarah keeps on saying she's a T4. Well, they don't have T4 in Walmart, at least the one here. So it gets very confusing of what size she is at Walmart. And I'm always scared I'm going to buy the wrong size. I did see this really cute Halloween kind of skirt that kind of looked like, you know, a ballerina skirt, but it was black with stars all over it. Thought maybe I'd get her that for she could wear to school for Halloween, but I didn't get it. I might still go back and get it, but I saw that in the London Walmart. I don't know if our Walmart will have that. I also saw someone post in the US, Walmart has those 3-panel diamond paintings. Well, in Canada, unfortunately, we don't got them. So yeah, that's another bummer. We don't have all the stuff that Walmart USA sells because they're total different entities. Believe it or not, it's true. So my pen is working good for ABs, so I'm gonna do the music note next. So I have to take this off in order to put these in without them spilling all over the place. And then I bought stuff to make dinner last night, but on the way home we ended up getting a taco salad from Wendy's in town, and I ate it at home. Then I didn't feel like eating dinner, so I didn't make dinner, and Clem went back to sleep. He slept a lot. I'm like, what is wrong with you? Like, I understand I'm tired. Like, work like wears us out from the cold. Like, the cold really does a number on you. And I get it. He's more cold than I am because he works in the freezer. And I get that. And he got frost nip on one of his fingers, and it's still not better. And I don't know. I keep on telling him he should go to the doctor, but he's like, they can't do anything for it. I already called them, blah, 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 blah. And I'm like, well, it's not right the way you're like being so drained. So, yeah. He decided to go see his mom. He bought an ancestry kit, like a DNA kit, to do on his mom so he can find out her background. He did one on himself. I don't know if he did it because he wanted to know if he could find anything out about his father, but he never really said. I'd be interested to know what mine says, because my niece did it, and she says that the majority of her background is European descent, but there's 1% Jewish. And I think it's from my side of the family. So I'd be very interested to find out if that is true. So, yeah. That's something. I might do one as well, but I haven't yet. They're expensive to buy. They ain't no cheap. And Alyssa had a DNA test done, but that was for paternal purposes through court. Not that I didn't know who the father was, because I sure did. I don't think I could forget that day. Just saying. Apparently he did. Oh, I'm just being crazy right now. I'm going cuckoo. You know why I'm like this today? Because I had my Timmy's this morning. I went out and got Timmy's after I dropped Luna off. And I always want to say Alyssa. Luna and Sarah. Sarah's your oldest kid. Darn, geez. Get that through your head. Sarah and Luna. And I'm like, oh, I'm going to go to Timmy's and get me a real coffee. Because, you know, I have pods here, but they're just not the same. So I got me and Clem a coffee. He was super excited. And I got him a farmer's wrap. Because that's the only edible breakfast sandwich that I can stomach from Tim Hortons. And I got us both a sausage wrap. And that was my breakfast this morning. So I'm either making steak tonight. Well, if Clem will barbecue it. Or we're having tacos. We'll see what happens. Because those are the two things I bought at Walmart to make. I said, what do you want me to make out of ground beef? And I was thinking of like something totally different. He's like, tacos. And I'm like, ugh, so boring. No. That's how I get with tacos. Oh, they're so boring. But that's what he wanted. So that's what I bought. And he likes hard taco shells. And I like soft taco shells. So I bought a half kit. Even though in the kits I find the taco shells way too small. Like they're baby taco shells. Like what can you fit in these taco shells? Like seriously. Oh, my feet. Sometimes I like to diamond paint with one of my legs up. But then after a while it starts to get super numb. Yeah, just saying. So I had to put it down. I'm like, ooh, Liz, geez. Put your leg down, girl. So that is what, I don't know which one we're going to have for dinner tonight. So we'll see. What is the magic? I bet you it's going to be tacos because he's probably going to say, I want barbecue. Like, summer's almost over. We got a barbecue. It's almost over. I was going to make a potato salad. But I did not make a potato salad. Because that involves a lot of work. Making my homemade potato salad. So, I might still do it. Let's see what this afternoon brings. I might whip up a batch. I had to whip up, update on Pickles. Pickles is doing good. I made his chop yesterday and I thought, well, maybe I'm not putting enough sweet potato in it because I seem to waste a lot of sweet potato. And then this time I froze the other piece of the sweet potato that I did not put in the chop. But I think I put too much in this time because now it's too mushy. So I'm like, he doesn't really love his chop, but he does eat it. But I have to fool him with some millet so he'll actually get his beak in there to eat some. So I have to clean out his cage actually at some point today when I get motivated to get up and clean it. And then maybe I'll let him out for a while I'm cleaning it. He's super quiet right now, so I'm just taking advantage of their quietness. When the house is quiet, they become quiet. If the house is loud, they become loud. And so on and so on and so on. Right now they're being super quiet, both birds. So I'll take that as a win right now. Sometimes when he's quiet, he's up to mischief, which he could be. So that is update on Pickle Wickles. Pickle. I'll have to do a video of him at some point. I wanted to go get, and I forgot to do it, I wanted to get some bins to put their food in and their treats, but I haven't done it yet from the dollar store. Music sign, I'll do that one next. Yeah, so that is my pickles update. What else has been going on, Liz? What else? Not a whole heck of a lot. My aunt, my only surviving aunt, so like she's my only aunt left, and she turned 97 last weekend, and they had a party for her, but I was at work, so unfortunately I could not go. But she's been put in the nursing home, and she is not happy at all that they stuck her there. And then they had the party in like the common room at the nursing home, and they brought in like food and stuff. It looks like they had a really nice time, and there was a lot of food, and I wish I had gone. And my sister goes to her, my sister Helen went, and she's like, oh, you should be happy. All these people come because they love you. And she looks at my sister and she's like, would you be happy if you were in jail? So my aunt considers the nursing home jail. Apparently they got her a wheelchair, and I'm like, oh no, here we start. She's gonna go in a wheelchair, and that's where she's gonna end up. Because that's what happened to Clem's mom. She went in with a walker, and then they gave her a wheelchair, and now she's wheelchair confined. And I'm like, that was a big mistake. But anyways, they said it's too far to go get food, so that's why they put her in there. And someone just came home, and I'm pretty sure it was my sister. Yeah, because she's going downstairs, so it was my sister. So she's probably going to be loud, because she's loud. She can't, like, she is so ridiculous sometimes. Like, she has no respect that I'm filming. And she'll just barge in, start talking, turn on the blow dryer, turn on the TV, and it just drives me cuckoo bananas. Honestly. But I started filming this because I'm like, oh, nobody's home. The birds are being super quiet, so this is a perfect opportunity for me to film a Wip&Chat. Because sometimes I've been finding it very difficult in this environment now. Even though I don't have my kids anymore, and before I did, and everything, but I'm finding it very hard now to do a Wip&Chat. I used to do them really early in the morning, but lately I haven't really felt like I want to do one early in the morning anymore. But back then I used to always go get a Timmy's. I think Timmy's is my drug for my Wip&Chats. I am telling you, I take a Timmy's and I can talk. Oh, listen, I talked too soon. There goes the birds. Chirpa, chirpa, chirpa. Didn't hear any trains on this Wip&Chat. What's going on, Strathroy? Like, train tracks go right across the town. Maybe it's about the train tracks. Do. I don't know. Oh, I know. It's just interesting to know because there's this house, okay, on the way I used to go to school. And like, I live on a dead-end street, but you go on this main street and then there's like the very main street that goes across town. And I have to cross that to go to school. And there's this house on the corner. And every time I walk by that house, I'd get a sense of like creepiness. Like, I don't even know how to explain how I used to feel when I used to walk by that house. I used to get creeped out a lot. And there's this big water fountain thing in the back. Like, it really freaked me out, that place. And it was always for sale. Like, a family would move in, live there, and then it'd be up for sale again. And like, this was like a constant thing that was happening there. And I'm thinking, is this place haunted? And that's why people keep on moving out. Like, that's what I was thinking in my head. Which one should I do next? There's 2 5s, so maybe I'll do those 2 5s. That's what I was thinking in my head. And then, oh, now someone wants to someone's mowing the stupid field during my Wip&Chat. I do apologize. It's almost at the time where I have to go anyways, but I just want to tell the story. So now it's a real estate or insurance broker or something. I'm not exactly sure what that place is now, but it's a business, and the business have stayed, but businesses are only open during the day. So makes me wonder if that place is haunted. I truly honestly think it is, but who am I? I don't know nothing. But I do get creeped out. Like, I haven't walked by there in a super long time to get freaked out. But that place freaks me out. There's another one on the opposite corner at this older house too. But that house doesn't freak me out when I walk by it. It's closer to my house. That one doesn't freak me out. It's just that one house on the corner that gives me the heebie-jeebies. The heebie-jeebies when I would walk to school. I used to walk to school every day. And there's this guy. I had a nickname for him, which was a very nice nickname. It was Jojo the Big Fat, so that's what I used to call him. I thought I wasn't fat either, but because I was. But that's the name I gave him because he would creep me out too. one day he tried kissing me on the way to school, and I had this Gap. I don't know if you guys remember. Well, I guess you remember Gap because Gap is out, but back then all the preppy people had this big Gap kind of like tote bag. It wasn't a backpack, but it was like a big tote bag, and it was the in thing if you're preppy, and I had to buy one. I had to have one, so I had one, and I remember I had my heavy textbooks in it, and he went to kiss me, and I whipped my bag, and I whipped him across, right across him to get him away from me. Oh, God rest his soul, he passed away. I think he was into, like, he went down a really deep hole, and he was, I don't know if he was living on the streets or what, but he went down a really deep hole there for a bit. And I remember he went to my mom's funeral, and one day he came here. I remember he came here, and he was knocking on the basement door, and my mom went to the bathroom window because the bathroom window looked down to the basement door, and she's like, "What do you want?" And he's like, "I want to know if Liz wants to come out and play." And I'm like going to my mom, no. She's like, "Daughter doesn't want to play with you. Go away." I used to love my mom. She used to do that all the time. Oh, she was funny. My mom had a nickname for everybody. Maybe that's where I got the nickname from. Oh, another story. You guys like the stories of my mom and dad. This one's terrible. My mother had a nickname, like I said, for everybody. Even my friend. She had a nickname for everybody. Now, I don't remember half of them anymore, but this one I do remember because my dad had a friend. I was young. I was maybe 7, 8. You know, Portuguese is my second language. My mom, I don't know, she would call him Jem with grande, meaning Jem with a relatish grind means he has big ears. So his name, it was Joe or John. I'm not sure where Jay is. I'm not sure if it's Joe or John. And with the big ears. That was his nickname. But she always called him that. So, of course, all of us called him that because she'd call him that. And one day he came over, and my dad was upstairs. I think my dad went to the washroom or something. My dad was upstairs here. And I was downstairs, and I yelled from the basement stairs. I'm like, "Dad, and then my mom was so embarrassed because I said that, but I didn't realize that my mom made up some story like, oh, she's talking about somebody we used to know that looks like you. And I'm like, and then it clued in on me, ooh, I wasn't supposed to say that out loud. And then when he left, my mom was all mad at me, and I'm like, well, maybe you shouldn't give people nicknames, I said to her. Because how am I supposed to know? I'm just a little kid. Yeah. So that's one of the stories of my mom. She used to have a nickname for everybody. Some of my friend nicknames weren't so nice. Because she didn't think highly of any of my friends, honestly. I think the only friend she didn't mind was Lena, and that's because she was friends with her family. And she never had, I'm pretty sure she never had a nickname for Lena. She had a nickname for my friend Irene. I can't remember it now. And then when I got older, my older friends, she had not very nice, so nice nicknames for my friends. Of course, I had never tell my friends that she had a nickname for everybody because that was just the way my mom was. You know, she's the one that told me I had cow arms, that now I feel very self-conscious about wearing tank tops because of her now. So, you know, you do have a big impact of what you say on your children's lives. And like, I'm so terrible for it too, because I'll be totally blunt and honest with my kids. And then I think to myself, oh, I'm going to morbid them as well, like my mom morbid me. But, yeah. Like, if my kids are wearing something that I don't like, I will tell them. Like, no, that doesn't look good on you. But that's just me. My kids get very mad. Sarah gets very mad at me, my oldest, when I comment about it, because she's gained a bit of weight. And I've commented because she used to be a toothpick, not so much anymore. Now that she's 31, she's up there in age. But she still tries to think of herself as she's in her 20s. I think that's why she's robbing the cradle with her boyfriend. That's a whole other story. But, yeah. That was my story of my parents, my mom and my dad. And their friends. Oh, he used to have a friend too. My dad used to have a friend that used to come over. And he called me Fioca. Now, Fioca means ugly in Portuguese. And I get so upset every time he called me Fioca. Then my mom turns around and says to me, oh, you know, in Portugal, this is total bullshit, because I know she was bullshitting to make me feel better. But she's like, oh, in Portugal, when someone thought you're pretty, they'd call you Fioca. I'm like, this doesn't, like, even back then it sounded totally crazy. But yeah, he used to call me Fioca. Hated him because he called me Fioca. God rest his soul. I think he's passed away too. I don't even know. I haven't seen that man since my dad passed away. And my dad passed away in 2000. No, 2000. I'm lying. 1996. My dad passed away. So a very, very long time ago. But my sister's starting to get rowdy. I think she's on the phone with her boyfriend. And then there's going to be a yelling match. Because that's how she talks to him. Yeah. So, I should cut this video off now. I hope you guys had fun. I hope you guys liked listening to my crazy mom's stupid nicknames. And I will catch you guys all in the next Wip&Chat. I think I need to get a Timmy's every time I think I need a Timmy's every time I do a Wip&Chat, because this seems to be the Java that helps me with my Wip&Chats, even though, look at how much coffee spilled on the top. She got mad at me too because I asked for a tray, because I can't carry 2 coffees in and all my stuff out of the car. I need a cup holder. Hello. So I have to ask for it, and then she still wanted to pass me the coffees without one. And I'm like, listen, woman, do you listen? I said, I need a cup holder. But yeah, that's how it was at Timmy's this morning. Super busy yesterday. Clem got mad at Timmy's because we went there and he wanted the breakfast sausages yesterday, which he didn't get because he went there. And I said, oh, I don't really want a coffee because I had my iced tea that I always drink in my tumbler. I'm like, oh, I don't need a coffee, because I had one at home. And he totally got mad when she said, we went up to the thing and he asked for a sausage, a farmer's wrap, and then he's like, we're out of eggs. And he got so mad, he just pulled up. I'm like, oh, I guess you're not getting coffee. And he was so mad, he left the drive. He didn't even go, he left the drive-through. I'm like, okay, someone woke up on the wrong side of the bed this morning. He was cranky yesterday. Didn't he want to go in the store with me? He was cranky. He's a cranky bear. And then today he wanted to go with me. He wanted me to go with him. And I'm like, no. I said I'd go yesterday. You did not want to go yesterday. I got to film me a Wip&Chat. So So no, I'm not going today. Because if I wait till after we come back from London, I ain't going to feel like doing the Wip&Chat. So no, I'm going to do it right now. So that's what I did. And I started talking again. I said I was going to go, and now I started talking again. This is just the way I roll. This is the way I roll around. I'm trying to make this an hour because I saw it was pretty close to an hour. So I thought, you know, let's give it an hour, Liz, because you never do an hour. And yeah, that's what I'm trying to do. So now I gotta pull it up with my shenanigans for another 5 minutes. Can you handle that? Them are the days that you can handle my craziness. Trying to think of another story. Yeah, that wasn't a very good, nice nickname that I used to call that guy. But he was a bit of a, how do I say this nicely? A bit of an ass. He wasn't very nice, needless to say. So, and he would creep me out. Like, you don't even understand. If you've seen a picture of him, you'd understand why I was always freaked out by this guy. He was creepy. Creepy, creepy, creepy. Harmless, but creepy. That's what I got from him. I think he's harmless. I don't know. After I hit him, though, with my bag, he never bugged me again. He never bugged me again after I swacked him with my bag. Like, hi-ya, chong. Just whacked him. Never bugged me again. Oh, I used to, the one time this one guy, I don't even remember his name, but he was right bully at school. We used to have these portables, and they were on these like center blocks, so like you could go underneath of them, but like very little crawl space. He flipping whipped me, grabbed me by the arm and whipped me and threw me underneath a portable. Yeah, the abuse I used to get, I tell you. But anyways, my sister's up here. She's making noise. Oh, there's still 3 more minutes left. She had to come up now, didn't she? She had to come up and ruin my thunder. I'm gonna have a few more minutes left. But anyways, I'm gonna cut it short because she's starting to talk and she's not listening. And she's deaf or something that she can't hear that I'm talking to myself. But yeah, I'm gonna let you go. Till next time, take care, everyone. If you like this video, go down and subscribe. Yep, check me out. Bye, guys.
Well, folks, that's it for today's video. If you liked it, please give me a thumbs up. And if you like, please subscribe to my channel. I'd be super tickle pink. And remember to hit that notification bell and it will remind you whenever I load up a video. And till next time, take care, everyone. Bye.